In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at two new releases that Bushnell have brought to market. Now, the Bushnell technology has been trusted by over 98% of tour professionals throughout the years. We've got the new release of the Tour Hybrid and the A1 Slope. We're going to take a closer look at what these products are offering you as a golfer, see what Bushnell are saying about them, and see the differences that can help with your game. Now, surveys produced by Foremost Golf indicate that 77% of golfers use a distance measuring device, of which 25% of that 77 use a laser, which I actually thought that number would be a little bit higher because we can really dial in our numbers getting directly to that flag really quite easily using one of these tools. Now, both these products offer 6 times magnification, which really gives us a high quality image when we're setting up towards our target. They're both water resistant and they have a slope system built into these products, which means that you can really dive in with your numbers when it comes to coming down or up towards your intended target. And lastly, we've got the jolt system, which is built into both these products, which means that we've definitely hit that target and it will give you a small vibration when we do so. Now, the A1 Slope, first impressions are wow. This thing is absolutely tiny, and it's the first Ranger that really has been able to slip nicely into the palm of my hand. Now, I think this is a real winner when it comes to taking your rangefinder back to, let's say, a par 3 tee where you're looking to get your numbers. Sometimes in the past, I'll put my rangefinder on the ground once I've got my number, and then I will actually leave it on the tee box, meaning I've got to run back to grab it. However, with the new A1 Slope, I'm able to easily slip it into my pocket, which enables me to be able to hit my shot and still have the confidence that I'm going to take it back to my golf bag when I'm finished. Now, you wouldn't think that you'd be able to pack the technology that Bushnell offer into this tiny package of the A1 Slope, but absolutely they have done it. This product comes, as I said, with the slope system, which enables you to be able to switch it on and off depending on what event that you are playing in that particular day. And the key feature on this particular product, which I absolutely love, is the fact that we've got a chargeable battery built in to this particular product, which means that you can pop in your USB-C charging point and charge it up ready for your next round. Now, the A1 Slope is extremely precise. Up to 350 yards away, you'll still be able to get towards your flag and really dial in on your number. But my most impressive part of this particular product is we've got this silicone sleeve which slides nicely onto the product, which gives us that added protection and that magnetic bite, allowing us to attach it to our buggy or trolley. However, if you want to be really impressed with a rangefinder, then let me introduce you to the Bushnell Tour Hybrid. Now, the Tour Hybrid comes with all the technology that we're seeing in the A1 Slope. However, we've got that magnetic bite already built in on the side, and it's very accurate up to 500 yards away to your target. Now, the thing that really sets this Tour Hybrid apart is, for the first time ever, Bushnell have created technology that has the GPS inside the actual product itself, which moves perfectly with the slope system when you're attacking that pin. So as I look through the viewfinder, I can see the usual position towards that pin. However, just on the top there, I'm seeing front, middle, and back yardages, which will be adjusted with that slope system. Now, another really interesting stat that came from the survey is as we move up higher in the handicap ranges, we're seeing less people wanting to use laser devices, which I actually think is a great way to be able to just dive in your numbers just a little bit easier. If you want to get that handicap just a little bit lower, then maybe getting a bit more precise with your yardages might just help your game. Now, I've got to say that when I first picked up the A1 Slope, I was really impressed with that compact feel, just fitting nicely into the palm of my hand, and it is at a slightly lower price point compared to what we're seeing from the new Tour Hybrid. But when it comes to the Tour Hybrid, I'm loving the fact that we've got that GPS built into it as well, which maybe takes me away from looking at a watch when I'm playing my round. But go and have a conversation with your Foremost Professional team and see which one of these devices is going to help your game this season.